Welcome back, everybody. Dren608 plays. We're playing Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous. We just met Venture Captain Gustav. The old man with back stiff spike stacks casts a piercing look at you, his gray hair and luxurious sideburns grant him posing a similar demeanor. I'm going to put that. Greetings, I am Count Gustav Rolano. I have the honor of serving as Venture Captain of the Pathfinder Society, heading the branch society in Alushinyrra and its adjacent territories. Serve as a Pathfinder as I can be of assistance. Okay. I cut it off here because I was running over time before. If you like what you see, hit the thumbs up button. If you like, so go ahead and subscribe and hit the thumbs up button. You'll be notified when I upload videos and or schedule streams. Tell me about yourself. Noble, good Asmodean. And a Pathfinder, we're in the honor of being set with the most unwanted task and the most repulsive point in the world. And ready to provide you with a few food fighters. Is this just the same thing? Any count of Telex and Venture Captain as your service. Okay. And open a branch in the abyss. For obvious reasons, such an appointment didn't make anyone especially happy. However, as people of honor, we've had times in my lodge. Couldn't let skirmishers stand in the way of duty. All of us volunteered for this mission, and the Decimvirate chose me as the most suitable candidate. Okay. What's it like living in the abyss? Abominable. The abyss is a savage waste where everything can be designed in the wrong way is. Why were you sent here? To buy slaves, of course, or rather redeem slaves. And then they sent me to provide help to dwellers of Galarian who have been enslaved by demons. Every day I go to the slave market with a bag of gold, and I return to our shelter with a crowd of poor folks whose freedom I managed to buy. Unfortunately, there was always too many slaves and too little gold. Some of the ones we saved to Galarian, some of them are opportunists and fighters who are unlucky enough to be in prison. They are grateful to society and are ready to provide services to repay for their rescue. When people are looking for mercenaries, contact me. My charges go to serve them. In payment for their services fills our coffers to continue redemption of slaves. What you do is merciful. I personally think that an enemy has to be fought against, not traded with, but management of Pathfinder did not heed my advice. Okay. Alright, I have to go. That's enough of that. You are a guard. I don't like you. Is there another slave trader here I need to take care of? Can't actually deal with him. This guy is the nasty. Suture's here. Guard. Guess I have to fight that guard. Is there any other slave traders down here? Nothing down here, was there? Wirlong, Black Mask. Remissa, slave trader. Those things are nasty fighters.
The goddess protects us.
Use up another one of these. So everybody sleep up. Do another one. Bismuth. Running out of potions here. Let's use one of those. Use one of these. And then use one of these. And that gets everybody up to full. Move Fear is gonna run out. Okay, so Move Fear is gonna run out, so we're gonna need to cast another one.
lend you my aid.
And it's going to make me stand right on top of him again.
Here we go again.
This guy's going to be a problem. Shall we see if we can end one more trader?
I will help where I can.
Minute per paladin level.
Should I?
Let's get everybody out here and line us up. It's a little better. I don't know how to get to this person. Well, it seems it's not merely an image, but a projection of the creature's consciousness while our physical body is located somewhere far from here. Judges the occasional descriptions. There is no slough skin, and I am no simple vendor, but a true artist in slave trade. My warehouse is currently stand empty, but we can always manage for custom order. A son or daughter, by magic, powerless, the face of anything you might wish to do them, an attractive person who once dared reject you. God who built you as a child, Alushinyrra is the city where all your dreams come true. Dirty, bloody, and sweet dreams of possession or revenge. Safe to appear in the flesh market in person, especially for someone like me. You see, before I switched to this line of work, I was a humble gardener. I used to grow mandragors. Grow if you water an ordinary weed with demon blood, and if you plant it in a demon's corpse. The allies, lovers, and masters of those I turned into fertilizer are searching for me. My business remotely, in the same way when I have slaves to sell, I first show their rejections, and only after they're sold do I deliver them to the buyer. Others trying from Joe again, I do it for art. Unlike others, I'm not involved in the faceless shipment of goods. Each slave passes through my hands has personality, each has a spiritual experience. Back down and capture a brave rebel fighting for the freedom of his people. When I sold him, chained and dressed as a pleasure slave to the tyrant who had enslaved his homeland, some may call it cliche, but I call it classic. Can I actually attack this? What happens if I try to kill you? See what happens. I'll outlive each and every resident of Alushinyrra. Okay, so I guess I can't. Can't attack that one. And the guard over here. Do anything with him either. How do I get to that thing? I don't know. Loot. Take what we can. The nature of the divine. But we'll take it anyway. You don't need the nature of the divine. There was something down along the black mass. Let's go talk to this dude. Let's get us right up on top of it. Why do you do that, game? Anyway, wrestling with what seems an arsenal of weapons and his copious scars suggests he's been hacked to pieces more than once. Hidden under a grotesque obsidian mask attached to his flesh by thin straps ending in hooks. threaded into the skin, and the wounds bleed profusely as if inflicted mere moments ago. The mask resembles a sinister black mollusk, developing the face of his innocent. When he speaks, the slaver's voice is muffled. Greetings, stranger. I am Wirlong, legend of the Battle Bliss. Are you looking to buy battle slaves, or do you need weapons for yourselves and your servants? Maybe the weapons you're selling. Buy a collection. Items I have here are the best examples of nerding weapons. The magical name increases the grudge and power to their owners. No one knows for certain where they come from or where they really are, but everyone desires them. I'm sure they become obsessed with the things they're hindering. That's why everyone knows sure to call us top quality goats and green now. Okay, what do you got? Does he have anything I really want? What was that? Dexterity and strength. In order this belt lands a killing blow, they gain a +5 morale bonus to their next attack roll for 83,000. I think I want to spend 83,000. Strength +6, a 15-foot aura that makes all enemies in range suffer -2 penalty and will saving throws. That's 88,000. Let's do this in price. See what I can afford. Oh, that's not bad. That's 101,000. He wants a lot of money for stuff. +5 bonus on reflex saving throws. Addition to mixers. Damage. Radiant feet. Okay. Solid chains. Fire reduction 6 piercing. Okay. Gold coin from the flesh markets, which I already have. I have a little bit of junk to sell. There were some weapons I didn't need anymore. Don't need that. Hate giving up +4 weapons. Is there some armor I didn't need? I don't think I really need Welcome Respite. I don't see any weapons here that I really care about. Dwarven War Axe. Doubles any insight bonus anytime. That's +4 Dragon Bait. Just a little too expensive. That's a problem. Okay. Enough of that. Killed in the name of Mistress Shamira. Oh yeah, she was flattered by the many cunnings I was getting around her by the shots of the crowd chanting her name, but then I had a dark revelation. She owned me, but my true mistress was the one that entered the arena with me, her hand in mine. To her instead of Shamira. We arranged a fight in the arena, one I had no hope of winning. I was hacked and cut, torn apart, choked, ground to dust by magic, and impaled on spears. I did not die. My remains were stitched back together piece by piece. Death was with me that day, and I returned even more powerful. The fights lost their appeal after that, and mortal gains no glory fighting mortals, so I left the arena and I no longer kill with my own hand. Now I offer my gifts to death by the hands of gladiators I trained. Take their names and their dreams, and in return I give them weapons in the dark revelation of death. this mask you wear. First champion fought wearing this mask. The final champion will fight wearing it on the day this world ceases to exist. In this mask I was invincible and I conquered the battle bliss and made all Alushinyrra pass it to Gelderfang, my apprentice, but despite his many talents in the art of killing, he loves his life far too much. He was afraid of death, too frightened to fight me and take the mask. He is not a true gladiator, not a real champion, but one who is. But no one aside from the two children of the arena is capable of understanding this. Gladiators cannot save you. Do I really want to fight all these guys? Suddenly death itself, death lurks in the gladiators' hands and in their eyes. They can kill so swiftly they will not even see the strike. Being killed so slowly their opponent's death makes the spectator shiver in ecstasy in their embrace. No deaths with such dignity that their names soar from the lips of the crowd in the dark sky straight into the hands of the merciful death. Okay, there's glory to be gained in fighting the arena, you say. Fire heights are the most popular entertainment here in Alushinyrra. There's no better way to claim forward and step into the battle was to take another's life. They couldn't fight, why don't they rebel and free themselves? The arena is their home. The other gladiators, there's a family, and the fight's their soul. Fighting is the only path to glory and care for your life of luxury, but to win in the arena you need to distinguish an influential master who will provide you with an experienced trainer, good weapons, decent food, skillful levels to salve your wounds. But would such a distinguished and influential demon take on just any no-name wannabe? Of course not. That's why when a demon wishes to purchase gladiator for the arena, they come to me, and the best fighters pay enormous sums to become slaves and trainees. And their only hope of making it to the top. I've seen a lot of warriors in my life, and I have to say that these are not fighters. They're pompous roosters strutting about the place. They are similar to pleasure slaves, but instead of graceful dances with veils, they dance with blades. They may look impressive, but there is no more warrior spirit in them than there is true love in a harlot's embrace. Should we take a shot? Oh god, I don't know what to do. I'm really kind of low on spells. I don't know how good this guy is. WotR thinks he can take him out. Well, I've been freeing slaves all around. I can't seem to get this one's slaves freed. Shall we try it? Let's try it and see if we're any good. If we I kiss or drive this with passion. The arena is eternal unless we also kill me and you will be able to wear this mask. Sister, show them what you're worth and God will fight for the right to buy you, and the arena will bow before your might.
I won't let you hurt my friends.
Okay, so skilled gladiator leader, 124. Skilled gladiator 81. Black mask 189. Underground chemist. What does that do? Acid flasks, so we probably need to put up a protection from acid. Alright, so you're right there. We only get one action? Damn. She only gets one action. Is he evil? He's evil. She can smite evil on him. Go hit him.
The inheritor, guide my blade.
Sure, go hit him. Oh, okay.
Simply business.
Land?
Make every strike count.
Ember. want you to target. This is reflex saving throw. Will. What do I have that's will? Fortitude. Fortitude. Reflex. Will. He's low on will, right? His lowest is will. I don't know why I bothered to do a target, but let's have her do and he succeeded. Okay. I don't have a chance. Instead, I will hit him with this. Swings at me and he did 52 damage. He's got 46 hit points left. It's also, I want you to put up a protection from acid first. Or resist acid, I guess. Resist acid. Cut down any acid damage he does. And you don't have anything that can. Is this will? Reflex. How about if we go ahead and use up some more of that? Alright, well you smited him.
Into the fray!
Grabor?
It's your time to cease to exist.
Land.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Come on, let's have you use a chain lightning up here.
On it!
I should be able to end that. So let's go talk to this slave. I want to buy you. Take all their stuff. Obsidian Mask of the Champion. Rises from his wounds. It is impossible to survive such wounds, yet your voice coming from beneath the obsidian. Didn't I tell you I am immortal? I am still here right in front of you. The mask grins and winks at you. Warrior, Necromancer, WotR. No one could say how many victories I won because they stopped keeping count. I was belligerent and bloodthirsty, and my gifts impressed death herself. So when my luck turned away from me and my life was bleeding out in the arena, death gave me a gift. She placed my spirit in this mask, so under different names, I have claimed the champion's title again and again. I see it. You're not the hero you picture yourself as. You're just a coward who's afraid to die. Requires lick? I can't do that. Cursed black stone. Is this your body? My remains have long since turned to dust and black sludge. This body once belonged to one of my followers a couple of decades ago. The Gladiator in my mask perished, and I took his body. My magic has kept the flesh in good condition all these years. Sadly, you've destroyed this body beyond repair, and I must find a new vessel. I think I want to end this mask. It's Sphere of blinding light shoots from your hand to the black stone. The mask cracks with a bone crunching. A nausing stench of decay fills your nose. Under the fragments of the mask you see exposed bottom me. It appears that before donning the mask, the owner flayed his face. The flesh boils. Charge of black stone will evaporate after a time. All that remains of the sinister artifacts of memory. Powers are obliterated. An amazing feeling of power inundates you. What you did was pleasing to heaven. Okay. Now we're only 100,000 away from getting a level here. There was some stuff out here. Ah, look! Another hide of a magical creature. I only have one more to go. Then I have to find them. Ah, there's a portal. So, if I remember how this works right, I'm at 25 minutes. I can't seem to free these slaves. I'd like to free these slaves. I don't understand how I can free those slaves. But I guess I can't. So if I go here, this is one of those portal things. Oh, so I can actually just go back to the Nexus? Oh, cool. So I can bounce around everywhere I want. Get up to the flesh market. I still haven't found the 10,000 delights. I don't know where the heck it is. That's the upper city. This is the middle city. It's the flesh market. Where the heck is the 10,000 delights? That's one place I don't think I want to go. Well, that's the Nexus up there. Okay. There's something here. Flesh markets. Battle Bliss is down there. Bad Luck Tavern's over there. Somewhere in here is supposed to be the 10,000 delights. This was like the Ardent Dreams. How is 10,000 delights? Over here somehow? So you have to like go over here. Go up here. Go back this way. I guess. Alright, well I can go to the Nexus, so we're going to go back to the Nexus because I got to get my spells back. And I got to figure out if I want to bring my dude or if I want to bring somebody else. So let's go back to the Nexus. So that must be the first one that you get from Dren608 up in the Midnight Fane. So I can get back here. Okay. Sudden searing pain forces you to your knees. For a moment you feel as though you are in a frying pan. Your skin is on fire and the agony is unbearable. The world goes dim around you. You find yourself unable to breathe. As you fade in and out of consciousness, you hear the angel Turgon screaming in pain somewhere nearby. What? Restoration Greater. What the hell happened? Stops. The hand of the inheritor standing over you, his hands aglow with healing light. My righteous comrades, what happened? I felt no evil spell, but both of you suddenly screamed in agony. Something felt like I was burning. I was bound hand and foot, unable to find myself when I was burning. Wait, don't heal me yet, hand inheritor. I need answers. I need to study these invisible burns. Curse a spell? I didn't sense anything. I still don't. But we are in the abyss, and many things are possible here. Mysteriously on the side for now. Okay. Where the hell am I? To eliminate the threat of the hidden crystals, that should remain our priority, but we cannot ignore the echo. So this enemy knows that you are in the Abyss, champion, and it's clear that he plans to kill you. Moreover, there is still the matter of the hostage that he took from Pluro's fall. I know how the Extra thinks. I'm certain that his lair is not in Alushinyrra. I believe he holds his captives in the Rasping Wrist, the Lord's realm. Or as I mentioned before, he must have a portal hidden somewhere here in the city. It wouldn't surprise me if the portal is sealed or guarded, but we must try to find it. I can help with that. Let Dren608 focus on his mission. I will search for the portal. You can't go into the city of demons alone, sister. Your main wing may deceive some of the demons into believing you're a fallen angel, but they will not be fooled. Not all be fooled. That is why the champion and I ought to help you. I will not keep us from fulfilling our primary. But first I need to follow up on a hunch. I'll be near the portal that leads from the Nexus to Alushinyrra. Meet me there. So what do we do now? The Echo does not work alone. He has numerous spies and contacts among the demons involved with the World Wound. Just one of Echo's eyes might lead us straight to him. Something else popped up. We can search for the Echo Darken's henchmen here in Alushinyrra, but it'd be like looking for a needle in a haystack. Fortune may favor us, but we'll be trusting everything to chance. We need to turn to the rulers of this evil city for assistance. After all, we are going to need their help in other matters as well. There is one tried and true method of hunting demons. Make them hunt you instead. The Echo hates everything and everyone related to Iomedae. If I walk into Alushinyrra, start killing demons and praising the goddess, he's bound to send some of his servants after me. You can hear the determination voice. Don't underestimate me, though. I'm not going to sit here and do nothing all my life. I've been good to two things, killing demons and staying alive. That's exactly what I plan to do. Okay. I guess. I visit as soon as we find the portal. However, I can't help but notice how fragile the key looks. It appears to be designed for a single use, so you may want help in that. I want to keep that in mind. Yes, I agree. Yeah, now. Anna was not forgotten days, so despite her age and terrible years of imprisonment, she's not lost her military and she greets you with a slight nod. I wanted to help you after all. You saved me from endless terms. More than that, after the events in Midnight Fane, the Queen announced that you had departed on a highly sensitive mission. Everyone was excited about the commander, but no one cared much about a strange old woman. Even if she did care, she needed a legendary hero. I've actually met two of my namesakes. Apparently it's become rather common to name children after me, but I digress. While all of this was going on, I tried to find out what happened to my friends. But I was alone. Denisia, my best friend, died of old age just a year ago. The priest Anthoclitus became a respected patriarch, but age did not spare his mind. Final days being cared for his family. Joran and Stoughton, well, you know their story. That's how it was with everyone I once knew. Everything has changed. The city, the people, the crusades. I heard no familiar names and met no familiar faces. Only the queen remained the same, my proud, brave queen, but time had changed her too. A dark storm raged in her eyes, a storm brought on by doubt or weariness. When fates first began, she bore the weight of the war on her shoulders. Suddenly she was responsible for not only for the kingdom, but for the entire world. She had to turn back the tide of the abyss, yet even then I do not remember her being so broken. During it, I felt lost in Dresden, and a lost paladin seeks salvation in prayer. I went to the temple of Iomedae, and there I met an angel who was just as lost, Targona. That moment we locked eyes and knew that we were kindred spirits. Learned a lot from Targona. About the new power of the Holy Warden, she spoke about the echo of Discari in the hand of the Inheritor, and then she talked about you. She told me that she was going to follow you into the abyss. Thinking of no reason to stay in Dresden, and I certainly wasn't going to live out my old age in some distant peaceful land. My crusade is not yet over. Yes, I do possess these abilities. I've been thinking a lot about why the Holy Wardens have these powers. I have a few ideas, though I'm not sure they're worth much. Tarkolomy told me that the Holy Wardens possess the same kind of magic as the Wardstones, but Wardstones didn't exist past my time. The first one was put up in Canavers after the fall of Dresden and my imprisonment. So I didn't find out about Wardstones until after I left the Midnight Fane. I saw one for the first time when I arrived in Dresden with the Queen and her people. This generation left the sword, so they take them for granted. They're a normal part of life. For me, though, they are something new. Maybe that's why I see them differently. Targona said that the strength of these stones comes from the Celestials who devoted themselves to eternal service. She and her brother were supposed to give themselves to the stones as well. That's why when I started thinking about the Holy Wardens, my abilities made us living Lordstones. I wanted to see if I could find a connection. Something in common, something that gives us our abilities. Suffering. I have drunk dating the Cavalier, but that is true. There are Sakharas. And then there are the Crusades. Every generation has endured suffering. The Holy Wardens are not unique in this regard. There are many worthy men and women among the Crusaders. Their eyes and hearts burn with holy zeal, but even among the paladins and angels there are not many who have had everything taken from them, or who have been taken from everything. Like a tree pulled out of the ground, roots and all, and among those that have experienced such loss, few have chosen to accept that grief as a duty. A weight that they must carry. You see, we are like the angels who chose to lock themselves in the Wardstones. That makes us different from demons, because demons are anything but selfless. I think that's why demons are weakened in our presence or near the Wardstones. They can't bear such devoted service. It breaks something in the way their demonic power works. That's why they lose their abilities, why they can't teleport, for example. Learned wizards would probably laugh at my theory, but it's what I honestly believe. Okay. I think I have to go at this point. I might finish that. Because we need to rest, and then I need to go find Berenger because he's off fighting demons. I would have liked to have rested before I had to go through that conversation. Alright, if you like what you see, hit the thumbs up button. You really like to see, go ahead and subscribe, hit the notify bell. We're notified to upload videos and or schedule streams. We're going to have to go find Berenger and save him, and I still need to find the 10,000 delights so I can hire that succubus so I can keep going in the battle blitz and get my name known so I can get up to the upper level, because I think that's the only way I'm going to get up there. I had to bully my way into the middle thing, and I can get there now with a stone. Before I go, I wanted to run down here. Where's Targona? If I were to do this, take everybody that I took the last time. Okay. Okay, so there's things to do there. Can I just X out of this? Okay. Alright, so yeah, we can use this to travel, I guess. Alright. Like I said, if you like what you see, hit the thumbs up button. You really like to see, go ahead and subscribe, hit the notify bell. We're notified to upload videos and schedule streams. I'm Dren608. Until we meet again, stay safe and bye-bye.